Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to the reaction for. Yo, بدينا. Yep, 2-2. The draw. First result the game has resulted in a draw. Yeah, here we are. And yeah, man, I'm gonna be real. I am very disappointed. Because I actually thought we could have got a dub here, man. I actually thought we could have got a dub here. And I actually feel like we could have also lost it if we weren't careful. But you know what, guys? Before I begin, you already know what to do. I can't even speak. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check ZeerTalks socials, and inshallah you're well wherever you are, man. Guys, معليش بس يعني إذا بكون صريح معكم وإذا أقول صدق, this game was one of them games in which, so we go 1-0 down. Podence scored. First of all, where is Lodi? Where is Blehi? Where's Savage too? For the pass that was given to Podence, and then for Podence to just slightly cut in and shoot like that. Like Blehi, he should have blocked better. Savage should have marked him better. I actually thought he should have committed to that one. That was worth committing. And Lodi, just for being off position, allowing, who was it that assisted him to make that pass? It was not Guanca, it was Juair. Yeah, our former player got an assist. Or actually, still our player on loan towards Shabab got an assist because of Lodi's lacking of positioning. At this rate, you may as well just play Mut'ab Al-Harbi, who used to play for Shabab. You may as well just play him. And actually, he had a bad game last time around. But Lodi, where was he? Then Podence scores. Okay. We then get an equalizer from a brilliant sequence of play with Lodi, I believe, Salim, and Savage. Great. Savage scored. That pass from Salim was brilliant. Okay, Savage scores. Then, later on in the game, again, brilliant sequence. Malcolm, you had Salim, you had Malcolm, Mitrovic, and Salim. Again, brilliant sequence of play. Quick link-up play. Brilliant. Right? I don't know why I'm getting a message from GBOFC. Anyway, brilliant. And Salim scores early in the second half. We're 2-1 up. But then, giving away counter-attacks. You have guys like Hamdallah through. Guys like Krasko through. Podence through. We're giving counter-attacks because our back line is wide open. مفتوح. تفضل ها. تفضل. منوركم تفضلوا. الله يحييك. حياكم الله عفوا. That's why I say Allah يحييك after someone says حياك الله. But حياكم الله تفضلوا. منوركم. أهلا وسهلا. This is what we're doing here, guys. We're like, تفضلوا here هذه المرمى بس لا بس الحاجة لازم نسويه تسدد الكورة خلاص جول. Anyway, sorry, I had to get my medications because of my heart condition. I'll take it out when I'm done. Now, as I was saying, حياكم الله تفضلوا. عندكم الفرصة تسجل هدف. تسددها صحيح. You get the goal. يا تصدق بطريقة يعني معقولة تسجل. That's what they did. Our defense, Blehi, Timbukti, Cancelo and Lodi, where were they? Allahu A'lam. I don't know where they were. تفضلوا, you get your goal. I'll just sit here, I'll drink my قهوة. That's what our defenders were doing. I may as well get the finjan, the small one, and drink the qahwa, the Arabic coffee. But I'm better off doing that because that's what the defenders were doing. And they got their chances. And actually, Carrasco did score the third goal, but it was offside. Alhamdulillah. Hamdallah was offside. Alhamdulillah. But forget انسى الموضوع, because you know what? Beforehand, we conceded from a corner. Now, in this corner, I have a question to ask. Where was Timbukti? Not Timbukti, sorry. Why is it only Timbukti and Cancelo marking that? Where is everybody else? Now, I know that in a corner, you need to have everybody marking a specific. I get it. But too many men were marking near post compared to far post. And you know where the corner went? Guanca crossed, whip, far post. Yeah. And the man by the name of Mohamed Shweirk scores a header. 2-2. 2-2. And then guess what? From there, we're at this rate because they're defending their lead and they just want to hit on the break. They're playing for a draw. You're seeing Mayouf starting to make saves as well, weirdly enough, because I thought the goal that Savic scored he should have done better with. Even with the Salim goal, should have done better with. But anyway, fine. You have them winning the ball. Bro, Hoat was defending like a dog. Shweirk as well, defending well. Robert defending well. All of them defending well in the second half. Now, in the first half, that was not really the case because we actually had hella chances and we didn't score them. Salim should have actually scored 3 of the chances he got. 2 of them he skied. 1 of them he missed the ball after Malcolm made a nice over-the-top through ball. Mitro's through, provides the ball for Salim. By the way, Salim al-Dosri, despite him assisting and scoring, I thought was poor. Al-Asaf al-Shadid, sayyi. He was absolutely diabolical, despite scoring and assisting the way he did. I don't care. In 90 minutes, he was poor. Yeah? Mitrovic had a better game than him. Winning the ball, actually releasing the ball quicker. You know what I'm saying? The only problem with Mitro is the same as Salim in this department. Not scoring a chance. He had a header. He should have scored. That's it. Otherwise, I thought Mitro had a good game. Weirdly enough. I'm surprised that Leonardo didn't come on, though, for... or did he come on for Cas's... he probably... No, he didn't even... Yeah, he didn't even come on. Yeah, Cas's got subbed off for Mohamed Kenno. I just remember. Yeah, we could have done with the Marcus Leonardo instead of maybe bringing on Kenno. Like, I don't think Kenno did too bad, but I think we could have done with the Leonardo when we needed him later most. And then you put Savage deeper. So you wait. So we had... So let me remember. It's the second half because of the substitutions, right? So we had Neves and Savage was already deep. I just remember. But yeah, so he basically put Savage up then because he brought in Kenyon. We didn't need that. We didn't really need that. What we needed was a substitution for Leonardo to come on instead of a Caio Cesar. Actually, I don't even think Caio Cesar should have been subbed off. If you deep it, you know what I think should have been the substitution from this Jabba the Hutt-looking manager if he had a brain? I actually think the sub should have been because I thought, yes, Savage scored. I get it. But even his overall game was off. I'm not even going to lie. I felt like his decisions was off it today. Not the worst. I've seen worse from Savage. But it was not the best. I actually think what he should have done, you sub off Caio Cesar. Not Caio Cesar. Why am I saying Savage? I apologize. Savage. Sub off Savage. Keep Caio Cesar. You keep him on the right. Now you also have... or actually, you don't even keep Caio Cesar. You sub off Savage and Caio Cesar now. You sub off both of them. 2 of them. Right? You sub 2 of them off. Now, instead of Malcolm playing on the right, we didn't need Malcolm on the right. You keep... Or if we're going to do that, you put Leonardo in the middle. Put Leonardo in the middle. So you had Mitrovic, Salim, even though he was awful. And then you have Salim left, Leonardo middle, and Malcolm on the right if you're going to do so that way. Cool. Right? And then if you subbed off Savage, because Savage had an off game, now you bring on Kenno. And you have Neves next to him. Done. Problem solved. But he decided, I'm going to just sub off Caio Cesar, bring Kenno, and put Savage in the middle. That was not going to work to the fullest, guys. It was not. It was not, and it showed. And obviously, he brought in Shahrani and Mut'ab al-Harbi. Now, Mut'ab al-Harbi going forward was okay today. I'm not going to lie. Shahrani, I thought defensively was poor, Mut'ab al-Harbi. Now, I will say this. Shahrani going forward and defensively, I thought was pretty good when he came on. Credit where it's due. Shahrani, inshallah عليك. اليوم لعبت المستوى. I thought he played very good. So, fair play to Yasser Shahrani today when he came off the bench. Mut'ab al-Harbi defensively, nope. Offensively, cool. Kenno, in terms of chance creation, fine. But the way the whole substitution happened, Jesus could have done way better. I'm sorry. This is why I don't think he should stay. His time is up his head with Brazil. Yeah, I know that there's news of Ancelotti going to Brazil. I don't know. But if they're not, like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing, bro? Seriously, man. And then, yeah, man. Listen, Cancelo was okay. Leonardo Lodi was good going forward. I thought Lodi was better of the two going forward. But defensively, Cancelo was better. I thought Timbuktu had these some moments in the first half, but second half was absolutely awful. Yeah, Blehi was awful as a whole. Yeah. By the way, Bonaventura had a chance to score. Yeah, Carrasco actually provided an opportunity for Bonaventura to score, and Bono made a mad save, for, which he was trying to dink him. ديما بونو يا اليوم لعب في مستواه كمان بريليانت يا طريقه اللي منطقي بريليانت يا and he made another important save as well later on the half. Brilliant. Yeah. Now, midfield, I thought Ruben Neves direct with what he wants to do in terms of starting an attack. But that's nothing new with Ruben Neves. That's why I rate him very highly. That guy can play in Europe. Seriously, that guy is brilliant. Seriously. Savic, even though he scored, I felt like he was not, I wouldn't say awful. I'd say he was underwhelming. I felt like there was some moments here and there that he done something, but his decision making when it comes to who he releases the ball to sometimes is annoying. I have to say that it gets annoying. Like that, what bothered me today. Carlos Cesar beating his man, great. He was very direct when it came to like beating his man. But again, the passing and the shooting. He didn't shoot actually today, to be fair to him, but the passing was a bit off, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought Malcolm was decent in the first half. Not gonna lie, he was decent first half. Second half, I thought was more on it. However, that chance in the end, Malcolm, you have to score that chance in the end, bro. You have to score that chance in the end, and you didn't. That could have won us the game. Oh man, just shot straight at Mayuf's hand, bro. Come on, man. No, not good enough. And then Mitrovic, I already talked about his overall game was all right, winning the ball, releasing the ball quickly when he needs to. But again, he could have scored the header. And Salim Dosri, oh my god, bro. That got a mare today, bro. In terms of finishing, poor. In terms of the decision making of how to release the ball, when all this stuff, poor. Nah, not good enough from Salim. Man, to be honest, the whole moral of the story of today is like, we actually could have won this game. And we shot ourselves in the foot. I think the whole moral story, we shot ourselves in the foot, and that's why we don't get the win. Now, as I'm speaking, Al Ittihad just scored. Actually, he scored twice because they were 1-1. Benzema and Awar 3-1. As I'm telling you, they're going to win the league. Huh. So when they lost and we could have taken advantage, nope. Nah. Yeah. You know when they say hold my beer? Yeah, because we were in Saudi. Hold my gahwa. Seriously, man. Like, what are we doing here? It's jarring, man. But hey, guys, that's my thoughts on the game. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. And I'm gonna end it here. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check ZeerTalks social, and inshallah you're well wherever you may be. I'm gonna bounce. Shufkum al khair.